Communications Minister Faith Muthambi has criticised the media for attempting to paint the government as corrupt and inept. Muthambi was delivering her department's 1.3 billion rand budget vote in the National Assembly.
She says that the independence of many journalists is often measured by how ruthless they are when they're reporting about government.
Minister Muthambi says entities under her portfolio have delivered on their key strategic objectives. She has singled out the public broadcaster for accolades.
We are also pleased to announce that during the second quarter of this financial year, the SABC will cease to flight international content repeats, and this will be replaced by South African content, where all South Africans will be telling their own stories in their own language.
She has reaffirmed government's commitment to support the public broadcaster and explore other funding models. On digital migration, she says there's been a slow registration for set-top boxes due to the TV license requirement and insufficient funding to conduct public consumer awareness campaigns. But the department and the SABC have agreed to delink the TV license requirement from the set-top box subsidy registration process.
I've also instructed the SABC to clean up their TV license database in order to have accurate and reliable information on who owns a television set in South Africa to enable the proper infrastructure planning.
She said government would announce the analog signal switch-off date when more than 80% of TV users have been migrated to digital television. She then turned her attention to the issue of media transformation and laid into the media.
To some media houses, their main mission is simply to paint this government as corrupt, helpless, and inept. It could also be argued that racist tendencies also play a role in the unrelenting attempts aimed at stigmatizing this black government led by the African National Congress. It has now become common cause that the independence and professionalism of many journalists are now measured on how ruthless their reporting can be about this ANC-led government.
Her budget vote speech drew mixed reaction in the House.
Minister Muthambi's Total Control project was the Films and Publications Amendment Bill. If passed, this bill will give the government the right to censor communications by all internet users in South Africa, including digital news media outlets.
The ANC will ensure that the SABC is fully dedicated to upholding the policies of a new democratic government, namely that reporting be fair, balanced, and free of racial, cultural, and gender bias.
This is a warning to ANC. Stop using the SABC for propaganda. You do not need the SABC. Your friend's Gupta family has set up a propaganda channel for you using more than 100 million of taxpayers' money. Why don't you use that and let the SABC serve the people of South Africa?
As we head into the local government elections, Honourable Minister, we need the assurance that political parties will receive fair coverage and equal treatment.
We also need to know about the good things that are happening in our country. We need more balanced reporting so that South Africans can keep faith in our country and to prove that all is not doom and gloom in South Africa.
Muthambi also rejected as untrue claims by the DA that the SABC's new editorial policy was secretly adopted without extensive consultations. Vuyani Green, SABC News, Parliament.